Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11. I hope you're all having a great day and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. So earlier on the community page, I put a post and I talked about how I had a bit of a tough day yesterday, and it was more like an off day, and everything was just happening and not happening, and it was quite a tough day in the sense that I sort of woke up in the morning and I really felt like this sort of thoughts coming in, and I was wondering what was going on, and because I'm really very good at observing what's going on with me these days, and it's really powerful as well that the card that came out for the thought for your day was all about paying attention to what is going on with yourself. And I really got the guidance to just do a little video in which I just talk about how I dealt with my off day, and also the fact that it's really important to be in the place of constantly observing yourself, because if you are not observing the thoughts that are coming in, then things will come in and you will start getting attached to those thoughts, those negative thoughts, and it just gets it becomes all this fear and anxiety and panic that sort of takes you off your path. So it's always about seeing those things when they're coming in, and I did notice that yesterday, and I remember thinking to myself in the morning, but I don't really think this. What is going on? So I took some time, which I always do in the morning, and I did my meditation to sort of calm myself, get myself back to my center, and then I listened to some words of inspiration as well that really sort of helps to uplift me more and get myself out of that place. And when I finished and I started doing my exercise, I felt good. I was like, I managed to shake that off, because I noticed that it wasn't mine. It wasn't, obviously I was thinking it, but it wasn't really sort of coming from me, because this is not how I think, and this is not how I feel, because I have, I'm operating from this place of love. So I worked on releasing that, and I grounded myself as well. I do that every morning. I grounded myself, and and then I started to do work. And work, there was just quite a lot of stuff going on with work as well. It was just one thing after the other that carried on all day. And when I started to do my videos as well, I just really felt that there was certain energies that were happening that were not quite me being in myself. So I did actually start my video like 3 times and stopped it, and then took some time off. And then I came back and I did the video, and I managed to do the video, and powerful messages came through. But I waited, because I didn't just push through, because I realized that I wasn't where I wanted to be within myself to be able to do that video and give messages that are coming through, as I prefer and want my messages to come through from a place of love, from me feeling grounded, and channeling the messages the way that I tend to channel the messages. So I gave myself some time away. So that's another thing that's also coming in. You can take some time off. You don't have to push through something that you may be doing. Take that time off for yourself, to just really sort of calm yourself down or breathe, whatever that may be. Just give yourself that time to do that. And when I did, I managed to then do my video, and I shared my video. And then later on in the day, things were going on with work as well, and I just really felt like I needed to get out. There was just this feeling of I just need to get out. So I started putting putting my shoes on to go out for a walk, but I felt so tired. And instead of just pushing to do that at the time, or, going back to work where there was a lot going on, what I actually did was to say to myself, okay, what is my body actually wanting right now? What is my body needing? And I took my shoes off and I lay down, because I just felt that I needed to rest. My body was just saying, Sandra, I just need some time to rest right now. So, and I knew that there was so much that was happening with me, but because I was doing quite a number of things, I wasn't like paying that much attention to what my body was saying, and I said I would just push through and go for a walk. But then I gave myself the time to stop and listen to what my body was saying. So that's another message that's coming through. Listen to what your body is saying. Your body is always speaking to you. If it's feeling tired, give it the time to rest. And even if you have so much stuff to do, but giving yourself that time to actually rest will actually help you to be more productive when you get up and do those things. So I gave myself the time to rest. I lay down, and I think I slept. I was kind of in and out of sleep. It wasn't like a deep sleep, and I had a nap, and but when I lay down, I felt all these things that were happening. That's when I realized it was, everything that was that I was feeling. There was a lot of energies that were happening around me. And one of our soul sisters commented as well on the community post, and basically talked about the fact that there's, it's a collective thing. And and I messaged later on, I messaged another soul sister who had messaged me as well, Esther, saying that she had stuff going on at the weekend. And our other soul sister Helen has also said she had stuff going on. So there's quite a lot that is going on. And Anna mentioned that it's a collective thing as well. So there is quite a lot that is going on. And the message that's coming through right now is pay attention to yourself, which is the message that was coming through from in the thought for your day as well. It's powerful how the angels work. Pay attention to the feelings that you're having, what you're thinking, what is going on with you. Be the observer of yourself. What is going on in your thoughts, in your words, in the actions that you're taking, the feelings that are coming up for you, the energies that you're feeling around you. What is going on with you? Constantly observe that, because that will help you to then be able to sort of act accordingly in relation to what you need for yourself. So at that time, what I needed to do was to lie down. So I did, because I listened to my body and I just needed to rest. And, left the whole work, that there was stuff going on, but just gave myself the time for rest. So it's not about pushing through with things. It's about giving yourself the time to look after yourself. And, there are strong energies that are coming in as well. When I was lying down, I felt I had a lot going on the right hand side to do with the divine masculine as well. There was clearly a lot going on there. And so I was sending love and having the conversation as well with that. And then there was a lot going on in my head. There was a time there was like loads of pressure that was happening in my head, and then it felt like there was something being knocked into my head. There was a lot going on, and I just lay there and I felt it, and these vibrations going through my body. So there was clearly a lot that was going on. And and we're being shown that right now there is a lot. I mean, we've got a lot of energies coming up that are helping us as part of our ascension. So you're being asked to make that time for yourself, which is what I did. That's how I dealt with it. And I lay down, and and I was sort of in and out of sleep, just feeling everything that was going through me. It is about actually letting it all go through you, go through whatever may be going on. And I remember, before my awakening, when things were going on in work, or when something negative was coming up, my response to dealing with that situation was always, oh, I gotta get a drink. Oh, I need a drink, or something like that, something to escape what was going on with me. But right now, that's the message that's coming through. It's not about getting away from those things or pushing it away. Obviously, I don't drink anymore. I stopped in 2019. But, I've learned as well over the since my awakening, that it's about going through whatever may be going on with you. No matter how uncomfortable it may be, it's always about going through it, and and feeling everything that you're feeling, and and also actually seeing if it is yours, if it's something for you that is coming from you. And if it is, working through it, it's about, if there are negative emotions that are coming in, work through those emotions. See why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Or it may not be yours. It may be coming from your divine masculine or your divine feminine, but it may be coming from your divine masculine, or, or from the collective. And I really felt there was a lot that was coming in as well from the collective. So there was a combination of things happening with my divine masculine, and then also with the collective. And then later on, after I had my sleep, I woke up and I felt like, my body was feeling better in itself. And then I messaged one of our soul sisters, Esther, as well, and and she was like, "You've got to get out." And I say to her, "I'm gonna go outside now, and go to the park." And I felt that I had a bit more energy to be able to do that. And she said, "Yes, you've got to go outside and just ground." So I went to the park. I took a book with me, but all I did was literally to lie on the grass, and I was looking up at the clouds, and I took my shoes off, and I was walking barefoot, grounding myself, really sort of imagining my roots going all the way deep down. And I was calling upon Archangel Sandalphon as well to come in and really pull my roots down and take me all the way down into the crystalline core of New Earth. And just really sort of being in the place of being in the present moment. And and I sat in the park for some time. I'll actually share a couple of videos as well, because for some time I didn't touch my phone. I was just there with myself because I really felt that I needed the time. And then I took a video because these I had crows. I am very connected to crows. I see them all the time. And I'd been sitting there by myself, and it was also really powerful because when I went where I actually walked to go and sit, there was a lady who was doing some sort of like a ritual of some sort by this tree. And and she was sort of singing and doing all these things. And then in the distance I could hear people drumming as well. And I really felt like I needed to be in this sort of energy where there was like some sort of connection happening with whatever it is that they were both doing. So I was meant to be there. Even though I was in my own space, I was meant to be there. So I just lay down and I just really took in the energies that were coming in, and just really sort of let myself be in the present moment. And and a couple of crows then later on, they came and they kind of joined in, and the lady was sort of doing a thing by the tree on the other side. The drumming was still going on. And I'll share the little video as well as a life's little pleasures in nature, because I really felt the power of those crows, that they actually came to be with me during this time. So you have all that support. You're shown that you're not alone as well during that time. And then there was these amazing clouds as well. I took a video of that as the sun was setting. So I sat there for some time. I was in there for maybe nearly 2 hours, and I was just there. I didn't read my book. I was just there, sort of just really grounding myself. And when I did get up to finally leave, I did actually feel much better. I walked around and I do what I love doing, which is taking photos of nature, and took some really beautiful photos as well. So it was just really powerful. And the message that's coming through is that there is a lot that is happening. Make time for yourself. Observe what is going on with you, what you're feeling. Work on releasing what needs to go. See what is not yours and go and ground yourself. Take time for yourself. Right now, it may just be a time for stillness. Our other soul sister, Helen, has also said the same. It may just be a time for stillness right now. You don't need to be rushing to do anything. Just be still. Hear the messages that are coming from within, because whatever you may be feeling, because this is a collective thing, so I feel that there will be others feeling that as well, things going on with you. Whatever you may be feeling, make the time for you, the time to be present, the time to hear the messages that come in, the time for the angels to come in and work with you to help you through whatever you may be going through. So that was the quick message that was coming through. It's really about you making the time for yourself, and, taking the time to observe what's going on with you, and not pushing things away or finding a way out or continuing to be busy, but make that time for stillness. Make that time to just be there and let whatever is going through you go through you. That is going to help you to come out on the other side, to feel more grounded. Ground yourself as well. Go outside in nature, ground yourself. Nature definitely heals, because I felt so much better afterwards. I still have a bit of pressure in my head today, so I'm keeping this short, but I just really wanted to share that message as well. And do check out the thought for your day. So we are going to finish off with the answers from above. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for everyone? What does everyone need to know today? What does everyone need to know as well today? Thank you, angels. what messages are coming through as answers from above to help everyone. Okay, so the message that has come out for you is let go of the struggle. So you're being asked to let go of the struggle. Know that you have the whole of heaven by your side. The angels are by your side. So, take that time to connect with them, to be still, to give it all, whatever you may be going through. I talked about acceptance in the post that I did. Do check that out on the community page. Acceptance of what is going on with you. Even if you're going through certain challenges, be in the place of accepting what is going on and understand that there is a divine plan and everything is working out according to divine in divine order. So give it to the creator, give it to the angels, and let go of the struggle and just really be in the place of acceptance of whatever it is that you're going through. Surrender to it, and and really know that you have the love and support as well. And then the next card that came out is don't let others have power over you. So give yourself time for yourself. Don't let others have power over you. If you need time to rest, to give yourself that time to rest and just be there for yourself, and and do what's right for you. Your heart and your body are always guiding you as well, so listen to that and always think bigger. So the message coming through is think bigger. That's about knowing that there is always a bigger picture. There's a reason why certain things are happening. So always think bigger. So see the bigger picture. And whatever may be going on, also know that solutions are coming because you have the support, you have the love, and you're constantly being guided. So solutions are coming to help you to get through whatever you may be going through. So really beautiful message coming through there. I hope that helps someone as well if you're going through anything. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.